Hello friends, with this session let us introduce how to prepare English for competitive exams into our channel. Today we will be seeing how subject verb agreement is given in error detection and where mainly students fail because sentences seem to be correct if you read. But there are certain rules how a verb should agree with the subject given. Let us see those rules. The very first rule is if you have two nouns joined by and word, then we should always use a plural verb. That means, for suppose take an example. Ram and Sham are friends. Here Ram is a noun, Sham is a noun. Both are added by and word. That's why you are getting are in the verb place. Ram and Sham are friends. See the second example, she and her friends. Here two nouns are joined together by using and word, that is by using and conjunction. So we will be getting are. She and her friends are at the fair. Here are some exemptions in this rule. Mainly that is if two nouns are joined by and but they are representing only a single unit, then the verb is singular. See the example. Bread and butter is my daily breakfast. Why we have used is here? Although there is two nouns and joined by and, we are using singular. According to what we have seen in the above examples, that is Ram and Sham are. That means we should get bread and butter are my daily breakfast. But no, is the correct answer because these two are generally treated as a single unit. That means here we eat bread and butter together, right? So it is a single unit. So we will be using singular form. See another example. Time and tide waits for no man. Why we are using singular verb here? Because these two are a single unit. Other example also, slow and steady wins the race. Why we are using wins? That is why we are using singular form? Because slow and steady is a single unit. The other exemption with the same rule is when two nouns are joined by and but they indicate a same thing or same person, then also we will be using singular form only. Like the owner and manager of the store is very friendly. Here we are using is, but if you read the statement keeping are, it may seem correct because the owner and manager of the store are very friendly. This is also seeming to be correct, but it is wrong because here the owner and manager is the same person. How I am able to say that these both are same person is we can see after and there is no article the. That means these two are same person. If these two are different, this sentence would be like the owner and the manager of the store. Here they are using article only once. That means he is the same person. Owner and manager is the same person. So we are using is, that is singular form. Coming to the second rule in subject verb agreement, whenever two nouns are joined by words like as well as, in addition to, no less than, with, along with, together with, the verb is used according to the first subject. That means the first noun used. See the example, I, no less than you, are to be blamed for this issue. If you listen this sentence, it may seem correct because we tend to see the immediate noun, that is I no less than you. If you hear are after you, it may seem correct. But the correct answer is I no less than you am to be blamed for this issue. Why I am using am here is after I we will be using am. That means the verb in such sentences is according to the first subject. That is according to I in this example. So am is the correct sentence. Coming to the third rule, words like not only but also, neither nor, either or. That is when correlative conjunctions are used. What is this correlative conjunctions? These two always come in a pair, not only but also. Neither nor, either or. These are correlative conjunctions. When correlative conjunctions are used, the verb used is according to the second noun, that is according to the second noun which comes after the second word. See the example, neither the students nor the teacher is going for excursion. Why we have used is? Because the second noun, that is the teacher, is singular. That means the verb is also singular. We should not write verb according to the first noun. But if you see sentence, it may seem correct to you, like neither the students nor the teacher are going for excursion. This may seem correct, but it is grammatically a blunder, because the rule says that the verb should follow the second noun. Coming to the fourth rule, when words like neither, either, each, every are used without the other form, that is, here they are not used as correlative conjunctions, only neither is used, then verb should be singular. See the examples, neither of the two is supposed to shout. Here word neither is used. We can't see the word nor. That means here neither is not used in correlative conjunction form. It is just neither. That means singular verb should be used. Look at the other example. Either of the girls, either is used. So verb should be singular. Therefore either of the girls is allowed to go out. Coming to the fifth, this is where students generally fail, like errors of proximity. What is this errors of proximity? Generally, whenever we see a statement, we tend to see the immediate word before the underlined part, because generally they give underline for the error part and they ask us to pick up the correct one from the given options. What we see is, we just see the immediate before word and try to answer it. For example, look at the first thing given in the PDF. The cost of new cars are rising. This sentence may seem correct because immediately after cars we are seeing are as a verb. So it may tend to be correct. But the correct answer is the cost of new cars is rising. Why this is correct? Because the sentence is speaking about the cost but not the car. Here it is speaking about the cost. So the verb should be depending upon the sentence, not seeing the immediate before word. See the second example. The appearance of his clothes is very bad. Why I have used is here? Because here the sentence is not speaking about his clothes but appearance of his clothes. So I have used singular verb. And the last rule is, if we have plural nouns but they are used in a singular subject, verb should be singular. Example, 5 million rupees is a huge amount. Why I have used is? Here 5 million rupees is used as a single unit. How I came to know that here it is used in a singular form? Because before huge amount we can see a article. That means here it is used as a single subject. 5 million rupees is a huge amount is the correct sentence. See the second example, 5,000 miles is a long distance. Why I have used is? Again the same. The noun is used as a single subject. That's all in this session. Stay tuned to the channel so that we'll come up with new subjects, new concepts and new tricks. Until then, like, share, subscribe the channel and support us. Thank you.